All right, what's going on, guys? It's the Out of the Park podcast. I got a special guest. I think this is like his third, fourth, something like that. This third or fourth time on the podcast. We got CJ again. CJ, how are you doing today?
Doing great, bro. How you been, man?
Bro, I've been so busy. I'm so glad that we finally figured out a way to get you on the podcast because I know our normal recording stuff isn't working, so we're using Zoom
Yeah.
now. Uh,
hmm
so what's been new with you?
Man, honestly, man, just like it's the off season, just been grinding for real, grinding every day in the cage, going to the field, long tossing, and also working in my career field, as you know what I'm saying, as you know, got degrees, might as well use them. So, yeah, just been working out and apparently just grinding, waiting for the summertime, really. That's what's all been going on, really.
Heck yeah, man. Any big plans for baseball in the summer?
Man, honestly, the one biggest plan that I have is like I'll actually be playing baseball overseas, not this summer, but next summer. And starting in February, I'll be training at this baseball facility up here called the Hill Baseball Academy, in Atlanta, Georgia. It's very, very, very intense. A lot of pro ball players have came out of there, still train there, whatever the case may be. Like you'll probably walk in there and see some guys in the league that live in Atlanta, that is their hometown. So I'm going there. That gives me a whole year just to train. There's constant live at bats and good competition there. So I just can't wait to get started.
Dang, that's pretty tough. Where are you going overseas?
As of now, I have some looks from some teams in Italy, some teams in Australia, and I have a look from this team in Germany. So it just really depends on wherever I get seen at and whoever gives the best contract, because it all comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? Are you going over there with incentives? Or are you gonna or is something that's gonna be messed up? So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got you. I don't want you to like put you in like a difficult spot or anything, but what team would you like rather play for out of that list?
Good. Honestly, I mean, you play summer ball with me, bro. You know for a fact. I've always been the type of whatever gives me the best opportunity to display my talents at the maximum level and whatever I can do to help the team win is always a big thing. But pretty much whatever team needs me the most, it's a blessing to be able to play at whatever level overseas. It's already hard to get over there. So whatever team feels that they can utilize me the best and want me the most, I'll be happy to put on the jersey and get out there and go grind for them.
No, I respect that. So there's no like out of your list, there's not one that you're just like, yeah, man, I wish this had the best contract.
I will be honest with you. I have always heard stories about how beautiful Italy is. I've always heard about it, how beautiful it is over there. So it's just like just from a atmosphere standpoint and from an area standpoint, I would love to be in Italy just because I hear it's very beautiful over there. It's gonna be a culture change, But wherever God puts me, you know what I'm saying. Even if he hasn't played baseball here in the States, I won't complain. You know what I mean? It's opportunity. You know what I mean? I'm closer to family and everything like that too.
There are baddies in Italy too, by the way, I heard.
Man, hey, but you know how I am, man. When it comes down to the season, it's time to ball. Like it's time to ball.
Sometimes you can have distractions though. There's nothing wrong with a
Sometimes.
woman.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, I'm focused like during the season, bro. It's time to lock in on ball. Like, especially if you're in a different country, and you know what I'm saying. The last thing you want to do is get cut in a country. Is get cut in a country, and then you're off the team, and now you got to get shipped back to the States for that phone to ring for the next opportunity. You know what I mean? So it's like if you're being brought over to Italy, if you're being brought over to Germany or Australia, you know what I'm saying? Your occupation is to play ball. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So you have to give that your 110% attention.
I mean, you get cut though. You could sit there for a little bit longer. Enjoy your time, enjoy some of the views.
Yeah, yeah, get like a little vacation out of it, I guess. It's just the fact that I don't know if it's just me, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, I get cut in the area. I, I don't know if I can stay there. I don't know if I can stay there. I don't want to get cut and then be like, okay, well, I'll just stay here. And I'm like, no, I just got cut from here. Like that's gonna leave me like a really sour taste in my mouth. Thankfully, I've never been cut.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been cut, never had to go through anything like that. But we both know at the professional level, it's a business.
Mm-hmm.
It's a business, and you have to go out there and do your job every day. Every day is competition. So um, I just think overall, but yeah, I couldn't see myself staying out there and I got cut. I just couldn't see it. That'd be kind of tough.
I mean, yeah, no, that makes sense. I've also never experienced the whole cut thing, so
Yeah,
I don't know what it's like. But I feel like
yeah, me neither.
if I got cut in Italy, I'd probably
Mhm.
like explore for like a couple days. Like you gotta,
A couple
I
days.
feel like it depends on how long you're there. Like, say you show up the first week and you get cut pretty much like within the first 2 weeks. Like, yeah, then I feel like you got to stay for a little bit longer just to like see what Italy's all about. But like, if you play the majority of the season and then get cut towards the end, okay, I
Yeah,
understand just going home because you already got to live there for a
yeah,
while.
you already got to. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I will say I was searching the waters in North Carolina when we were down there. Like, you got to see what you're scouting out there, what birds are flying around.
Oh my God.
I had to. I mean, that
Man,
was one of
I
the
will
first
tell
thing
you,
that me and Rome did was look to see what the
bro,
if the birds were chirping out there or not.
North Carolina was was definitely an experience, man. Being able to, the one thing I could take away from that season is knowing for a fact I gained a family for life. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like there's never anywhere we can go to where I won't ever, to reach out to you, Rome, Raul, the
Hmm.
squad, just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like we gained a family there. Um, I will tell you this, like the and I know you know what I'm saying, she probably gonna see it, but it's just like, hey, the woman in my life right now makes me very happy. I'm not going overseas and doing none of that. I'm focused. I'm good where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I love where I'm at. So you know what I'm saying. She keeps me focused and keeps me grounded. So I mean, like it really like it's like an iron sharpen iron type of thing. You feel
No,
me?
that's valid. I'm gonna come back to that, but I
Yeah,
totally agree about the whole family thing. Like, I feel
yeah,
like so obviously like me and Rome and Raul all got down there later than like the majority of the team and stuff. So
yeah,
like you guys had already kind of built like a little like formed like a little family and everything. So it was crazy how fast everyone became comfortable with each other in my eyes. Like
yeah.
I was like, okay, like dude, the first practice when I showed up, I was like, yeah, I don't know anyone here. Like this is I'm living in a new state. Like I don't know any of these guys.
But
The only thing I knew was when me and Rome went to the batting cages with you and Bryant, like I think one of the first days we got there.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
okay, like I recognize him, but I don't know any of these other guys. I will say, I think we practiced and then we played like what? We had like one off day and then two games back to
Yeah.
back. And
Then two games back to back.
I think like right after that first game, like then I started talking to more people and like I don't even know how. Like it just became like we all got so close so fast. And
Yeah.
like I mean I talked to you still. I pretty much talked to the majority of the team. Like I just saw when I
Mhm.
was out in LA, I just saw Sawyer. Like we hung out for a couple hours. I was like, dude, this is like any other time I wouldn't have hung out with like anyone, but like
Yeah.
it's like we played baseball in the summer and now I'm actually like seeing him outside of North Carolina. Like it's kind of crazy to put it together because had I not went down
Yeah.
there, I would have never like met any of you guys.
Yeah.
And
Like
it's
it's crazy, bro. Like we
mhm,
came up, like I can honestly say the first time like I knew me and you were gonna be cool just because I was like, bro, you gotta like the first person I met was Bryant. I
mhm,
met Bryant first, but then like when you and Rome came to the cages, I was like, oh yeah, these guys are cool as hell.
mhm,
Like we're gonna be close for sure. And then when we started, like one of the things that I liked that you did, we had like you were just like, bro, let's start hanging out besides at the baseball field. Like we have off days, you know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like let's go do something on our off days. Let's go get food. Let's go to the movie. Let's go do something. You know,
mhm,
let's make content. Let's do something. You know what I mean? So it was like I can just say like I still talk to Bryant. I still talk to Steven. I still talk to you. that it's I still talk to Raul. It's like, bro, like you literally said, we made a family. Like that is
For
gonna be
real.
with us past baseball, past everything else. That's gonna
Hmm.
be with us.
My goal in the future is like I want to go back. I want to go back to North Carolina just to like not even like stay. Like I just want to go back for like a day or two just to like see like all the stuff like that we did. Like it
Yeah.
was crazy. We stayed there for what 2.5 months, almost 3 months.
It's 3 months. Yeah.
I lived there, and now it's like I'm back in PA. I like I remember everything from there. I remember my apartment, like all that. But it's
Hmm.
crazy that just within the split second I was already back to like my normal
Yeah.
life.
Normal life.
But like I miss North Carolina. Low key, I miss it so much. I loved being there.
I can say honestly, there have been times where I've just looked through the memories on my phone, on Instagram, on Snap, and I'm like, man, this is really like we did this throughout the summer. Like this was like a brother bonding experience, bro. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
just like I'm telling you right now, if you set the day, and if all of our schedules align, I will gladly go to North Carolina for 24 hours and
Mm-hmm.
come back. Just because it's like, bro, like the stuff because in like the bad thing is we were in people mistake North Carolina. They first thing they think of is Charlotte. You know, we weren't in Charlotte. We were in Fayetteville. So we had to make our own fun. Fayetteville is a very small town. It's very compact. So we had to make our own fun and go along with it. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
had to make our own fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what, if you ask me, I think that's what made it so fun because
Mm-hmm.
it forced us to get out of our shells with each other. Like, bro, we don't have a game Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'm not gonna stay in my apartment or my B&B the entire time. I want to go out and see what my teammates are doing. Let's go do something. You
Yeah.
know. So yeah,
It
but I agree with you, bro.
it was just like it was like the grown up college type of vibe. That's how
Definitely
exactly how I
was.
looked at it. It was like I mean I was still like doing classes and stuff, so like that was like some of my days, but like it felt
Mhm.
literally like we were just in college roaming around,
Yeah.
cuz we played games the majority of the days, so obviously like the travel and
Yes.
stuff for that was a little bit longer. But outside of that, like the
Mhm.
one off day that we would get every once in a while was like now you do whatever you want. Like you're just kind of moving around, getting to play
Yeah.
in some of the pro stadiums. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It
That
was
was
just,
lit, man.
it's just like there's so much stuff that like, so like I knew nothing about Fayetteville before going down there. Like you hear a couple of the things, but I knew nothing. So I was like looking at it, I was like researching, trying to find some stuff to do around there. There's still some stuff I wish like I would have done, and that's another reason why I want to go back down there.
Let's.
Like if we could get like a good amount of the team to just like one time just everyone meets up,
Yeah.
we hang out for like like a weekend or something in Fayetteville. But like it's got to be like the people that stayed in Fayetteville too. Although I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind like the whole like I mean we majority hung out with everyone that was in Fayetteville, obviously the
Yeah.
guys that from the team that were like further away. But like I
Mhm.
feel like everyone that stayed in Fayetteville had that like that little connection. Like we were all a
Yeah.
little closer
Yeah.
than some of the other guys, but it was a fun time, and
Definitely.
I definitely think I took it for granted in the moment because it was like life was so easy, so fun. Like you're just playing baseball. That's it.
Mhm.
You don't have to do anything else. You just show up to play baseball, hang out the rest of the
Literally.
day. Uh
Yeah.
and you're in a new place. So
Yeah.
one of my I would say it's probably one of my favorite experiences. Um
Hmm.
Obviously the travel wasn't the best, like driving all the time.
Yeah.
Not the best, but you kind of made the most of it. You had fun with your boys.
Absolutely.
Um
Yeah.
yeah, now it's crazy being back at like college ball because it's, it's just like I don't know. I guess like summer ball's a lot
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
because like you're
It
kind of
is.
like less strict. Like you don't have to do all this strict like routines, everything like that, like practices. Um that's what I kind of liked about the summer ball because we played more than like college does, but at the same
Definitely.
time we I think I went to one practice while I was down there. We never practiced. We just showed up, played, we'd win.
Nah.
Like
Yeah. it's literally, bro. Like I lie to you not, that was the life of a professional ball player. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like you basically conditioned and practiced and got yourself in shape during the falls and the spring because you knew during the summer it was time to play. We
Mm-hmm.
probably, like you just said, we probably had, I said the most, uh, probably 3 to 4 practices, and then before that, we playing every day. We had
Yeah.
60 something games, we had 70 some games. You know, so it's just the fact of the one thing I could say about North Carolina. I will agree with you with this. I did take it for granted for the time being. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Atlanta, Georgia, going to Fayetteville, North Carolina, um, it was just a shock. And overall, like when the things aren't going your way, you're naturally gonna be like, you know what, this ain't really all of that. But when I look at the laughs we shared, bro, the times we had just going out, having fun, playing ball, it was literally like that first taste of professional baseball was serious. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And you got you look at the family that you build and you look at how even till this day we are all extremely close.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those things. If I can go back in time, I would cherish it more. I
Mm-hmm.
agree with you. I would cherish it so much more. Just because I know for a fact next year we're going to be scattered. We don't know where we're going to play at next year. Life of a pro ball player is so undetermined and it's so you can't guess it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you could be in one area, one spot, and get traded the next. You know, so you never know. So cherish the family that you have when you are close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Like it was definitely fun, and it's weird being back in adult life for me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the off season, adult life. You're back in your career field. You're like, wow, I was really in North Carolina, like literally a few months ago. So, but yeah, it was fun, man. I would definitely go back there for a weekend just to see all the squad and see all the boys again. I definitely would.
Yeah, it's just like it's crazy to think that that was only what 5 months ago we were all together,
5 months. Yeah.
and it seemed like just like the vibes all together were just so much better. I don't know how it is for you, but I know like the whole vibes and everything down there was so much better than being home and around like the everyday stuff that I've seen for the last 22 years of my life. So like it's just like it almost made it seem like there was no problems down there. You never
Mm-hmm.
nothing ever went wrong. Obviously there was things that went wrong, but it just I don't know, it was almost like living in like the perfect like paradise type thing. Although the area didn't look anything like what I would imagine like the
Oh
perfect
no.
place. But like the experience and stuff, like I can't ever say that I didn't have fun and that I regret it in any way because I think it was a great decision and
Yeah.
it's definitely I was a little nervous going into it, I will say. Like I mean I'm moving to North Carolina, how far away from everything I know, and I know nothing about the area or anything like that. So it was a little different trying to do that. And there was at one point I almost didn't go because I was like sitting there one night and I was like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I should go
Yeah.
down. I don't know if it'll be a good opportunity. And then after a while, I was like, yeah, I might as well. And I think
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I ended up going down there because it was a great summer. It was probably the best summer I've ever had so far. So, but I do agree. It's crazy to think that that's the only season that we'll all play together on the same team
Yeah.
ever
Yeah.
again, most likely.
Like we literally, bro, we literally have to look at it as like you just said, it's like literally the way I can look at it as I look at high school. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I look at high school when I was playing. I look at it as, damn, like where did the time go? You know,
Mm-hmm.
I would have cherished those 4 years so much more. You know, when I've got my last grad year at Clark Atlanta, I just look at it as if I would have known my last college at bat would have been my last college at bat, I would have cherished it so much, you know, because you look back at it and you're like, wow, I was just there, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and now you already know for some of us on the Yankees, some of us are going in our career fields, some of us are going to go play ball continuously, some of us are going to do both, you know, so it's going to be very demanding and very time consuming for everyone, but yeah, it's just that team is special.
Mm-hmm.
That team is special, and it's never not going to be special. And I feel like now with us all going to our own areas, it's gonna be something serious.
Hmm. I mean, we won the chip together, so
Yeah,
doesn't get
exactly. You
better.
know,
I think that was the first time I've ever
don't get
won a
better than that.
championship,
That's what's up,
which
right?
is crazy.
Hey.
I've never won like a baseball World Series or whatever you consider it ever until
And
that season. So,
I will say this: it does not matter. Um, and I stand on this wholeheartedly. I tell kids this all the time when I talk to them. Whether I go talk to some of the guys that I still know at Clark Atlanta that I've saw since freshman year and have helped, or whether I go coach and help kids out there, I tell them all the time, like literally cherish the moments that you're on the field
hmm
because you have to ask yourself, are you enjoying the hard work that you're putting in? Are you enjoying lawn tossing? Are you enjoying hitting batting practice? Are you enjoying fielding? It's for you. You
hmm
know, it's not for anybody else. It's for you. You have to come out here every day with the mentality of the way I look at it as on the baseball field, it's just me and God. You know, nothing else matters. It's just me and God out there. It's a safe place. It's a safe haven, you know? So I mean, I just feel like at the end of the day, Carolina, it started off wasn't one of the best summers that I ever had, but then my brothers, my family, they made it. They made it one of the best summers ever. And
hmm
I wouldn't trade it for nothing. You know, I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
I 100% agree. All right, so I know we kind of delayed this topic, but
Yeah,
this is my favorite topic to talk to you about because I feel like every time I talk to you at some point, this always
yeah.
comes up. So what is
I
like your what's your little girl situation?
man, honestly, bro, right now the young lady that's in my life right now is like honestly I can honestly say she was God just aligned that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
She supports everything that I do with my career and with athletics. I support everything she does with her career and her future as well. You know, it's important like as somebody who is a natural protector, you know what I'm saying, like myself to, you know what I'm saying, you want to feel safe as well. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So safe emotionally and stuff like that. I feel very, very, very comfortable around her and she is honestly, bro, very, very special to me. I really, bro, I care about it with it. I care about it and love it with everything in my heart. You know what I'm saying? She
Gotcha.
knows that.
Mhm.
She knows that.
That's
What
tough.
about you? What about you, bro? What's the situation like? It's just because look, grad year, right? In college, I'm assuming you're getting ready to be what, like 23?
I
23, I think.
Well, yeah, I'll be 23 in November. I just turned 22, so
Okay, you just turned 22.
yeah.
So, I mean, is there a girl situation or is it just balling content? What's going on with it, brother?
I mean, honestly, just like I think in the last couple of months, it's been more about just myself than any girl. Uh,
Yeah.
just because I've always known that I don't need a female to make my life better. Obviously, like if you're in a relationship, like it definitely improves. Like there's so many benefits to it, but there's also downsides. And I think that I'm at the point in my life where I wouldn't mind like getting into a relationship, getting into something more serious, but it's also not something that like I am gonna like lose sleep over not having because I enjoy my life. I've enjoyed my life for
That's real,
22
bro.
years. So I've never had
Yeah,
to worry about someone else. So I feel like
yeah.
it is a little bit of a big adjustment. I'm not worried about it at all because I know
Mhm.
anything I do, like I'm gonna be great at. So like I'm gonna be the perfect boyfriend. Like I'm a dog. Like big
Yeah.
dogs gotta eat, you know?
Yeah. Heck
So
yeah, Josh.
so I mean I'm so I think I'm I think I'm ready to find someone, but I'm also not like, cause I mean,
Okay.
for a while I was like, nah, like I don't want none of that. Like this is my
Yeah.
life's great. Like I don't want to have to deal with someone else.
Yeah.
But then like I look around, I think about it. I'm like, right now I make money, I make content, I play baseball. Like,
Yeah.
what else is there to do? I guess the only other thing to
Yeah.
accomplish is finding a girl. So,
I mean, it's more the lines like this. When I tell you, bro, and this is just okay. Yeah, like when I tell you that, you know what I mean, it's just a funny coincidence that you say that because what you're saying is 100% accurate. In
Hmm.
Carolina, you were just like, nah, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. But now that you're open to it, bro, it's also, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like this. I have so much. The reason why I'm so grateful for what God has given me is because, bro, I have so much love to give. I have so much stuff that you want to share stuff with people. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
want to share stuff with my girl. I want to build a future, you know what I'm saying? And just see where God takes us. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So it was one of those things. And not only that, when I figured out how supportive she is with both of my careers, because I'm blessed to have two, and one in law enforcement and one in baseball. You know, I'm blessed to have two, not forced, but blessed. Um, she's just very supportive and supports me with every decision that I make, and she knows for a fact. Pray for it. I pray for it every night. Talk to her all the time. You know, it's just something that she just provides that safe space for me. So it actually shocked me though, because I was like, the fact that like when you said you're open to it, I was like, oh, Josh was not open to it last year. He was not going. Like he was not going at all. But I think, bro, I think you're gonna find your one this year. I think you're gonna find it. I think so.
I mean, I've told myself I want to go one for one, so I'm either gonna marry the first one I date, or I'll just go 0 for 1 and
Hey,
not get back into it. But
over one is crazy.
you're telling me, man, I thought about it. I'm like, I used to just enjoy like never wanting anything. Now it's just
Yeah,
like it's like a thought in my mind. Like I want to travel. I want to like I don't know. It's like having like being able to like do stuff like because I enjoy being by myself all the time. Like I could literally be by myself and not have to do anything. But I look at it from a different perspective now because like at some point I feel like everyone gets into one relationship, and whether that relationship's now or 30 years, like I feel like I kind of want to
yeah,
I want to maybe dip my feet in the waters a little bit, and just see what's out there because I mean
yeah,
before it was like strictly like no feelings, nothing. Like I don't want to like associate with like any specific female, and
yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's just been a little bit of a bigger adjustment now that like I kind of switched my mindset because like I feel like I'm like still
Mm,
doing so much and putting so much time into like baseball and the podcast and everything.
yeah,
Am I gonna stretch myself thin? Probably. Like I gotta
yeah.
like the best thing I heard is like so there's 24 hours in a day, and
Yeah.
you gotta sleep like 8 hours. So right there, you're taking away. You're down to
Gotta
16.
sleep eight.
It's
Hey,
like
yeah, yeah.
maybe
It's
you work
yeah.
another 8, maybe a little
Work
8 hour
work eight,
shift,
yeah. Work
something
eight,
like
yeah.
that. So right there, you're down to 8 hours. Then you gotta the gym, baseball is probably like 2 to 3
Yeah,
hours.
baseball, two each. You get two, yeah.
But what I've always heard is like, all right, you sleep 8, and then you gotta spend like, the one guy said it was like 6 hours on the girl. I was like, I'm not spending 6 hours. I'm like, if I got a busy schedule, you get like
Yeah.
I'll give you a solid 2 hours, but that's like what would fit in my schedule because I want to sleep 8 hours.
Oh God.
I I
I
I
mean,
I only work 6 hours now, so I got
yeah,
that extra two
yeah,
hours to spare. You know.
yeah. It's just it's like this though. Here's the thing too, bro. Um, I will tell you this as somebody who is very happy with the person that he's with right now. Like you said, it's 24 hours in a day. I
Hmm.
know for a fact. I work a very, very, very demanding job in law enforcement. You have to go ahead. You have to get 8 hours of sleep with the job that I have. You have to. You know what I mean? You have to go in P's and Q's. Naturally, it's a little. If you ask me, I feel like managing a relationship outside of college is a lot easier than managing it when you're in college
Hmm.
because when you're outside of college, okay, and you're like us, we're both pro athletes, right? Bro, both athletes. We both are working as well. So all I have to manage is work, baseball. It's a little easier, but with you having to manage work, baseball, podcast, school, and while still making sure you're sharp like you need to be baseball wise, I can understand why you say it's very demanding. It's very
Mm-hmm.
demanding. Like you have like besides me being in my career field, I'm being real. I think it's easier to manage a relationship now than it was when I was in school. Hands down. Hands down. I would say hands down, it's a lot easier. So I understand wholeheartedly what you mean. Like you have to gym, school, field, then you have to make sure you have your money, you gotta work, right? It's a lot of stuff that happens. So I understand wholeheartedly what you
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, it's crazy. I always thought that being in college, like, it would be a little bit easier to manage stuff like that. And I still think like
mean.
there's positives and negatives to it because when you're in
There are.
college, if they go to the same college as you, I feel like it's so
Yeah,
much like easier
yeah,
because you can literally hang out during like even like the 30-minute break that you get or something in between classes. So you can see that
yeah,
person. So I think it just depends on like the locations of both people and
yeah,
I don't know, like
definitely.
I feel like I want to like start traveling a lot more and like with all like the content stuff like I plan on like starting to travel more. So I feel like I would want like to have to like add someone into that to see because I feel like traveling by myself was fun. When I traveled to LA, like it was a good time traveling by myself. I don't gotta worry about anyone else. I can just worry about myself. But then it's also like sitting on the plane, like you get a little bored sometimes. You can only watch so much on your phone. You can only look out the window so much. So it does get a little bit boring on that aspect.
Yeah,
But I definitely want to, just test the waters, see what
yeah, man. Like
and
you're
I
young.
yeah, I got such a specific like what um I'm forgetting the words. The specific things that I look for and I think it's so hard to kind of let some of that go as well. And
What are the what are your three non-negotiables? Do you have is that what you're talking about? Your three non-negotiables?
like yeah, I mean, I can get into my three non like top 3. Uh but like I was more saying like I like there's so many like not requirements but like so many things that I look for like specifically um that like kind of are like whether or not I would date someone. But you want to know my 3 non-negotiables?
Yeah, I want to know that. And what's your three specific things you look for?
Okay, my non-negotiables. Okay, so my first non-negotiable is if you suck at
Okay.
communication, I don't even want to get anywhere near you because if you
I
don't know
don't
how to
blame you.
if you don't know how to talk, like text,
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
kick rocks. Like get out of here. I'm not messing with that. My second one,
I,
I feel like it's gotta there's just so many that float through my head, so it's kind of I would say I I wouldn't necessarily say it's a big non-negotiable, but girls that vape. I hate girls that vape.
you hate girls that it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just, like
Yeah.
okay. I don't hate, but like I just don't think I would want to spend like I don't think I would want to date someone that vapes just because like you're wasting you're just sitting there like every couple like come on now like
Okay.
I gotta charge
Yeah.
my vape it's dead no just throw it away go chew a piece of gum or something I don't know um my third one would have to be if you don't have friends
Okay, if you don't have friends. Yeah.
if you're a girl and you have 0 friends
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with you. I genuinely don't know what's wrong with you because I don't want to be your only source of happiness. I don't want to be you constantly relying on me to always hang
Yeah,
out with you. Go hang out with
that's
your
real.
friends. You don't have friends, make friends. If you can't make friends, I don't know what to tell you because it's genuinely like making friends is I get it it's hard for some people, but at the same time, you talk to a random person like as for guys it's easy because you just talk to a random dude
Yeah.
and like you're
Yeah,
most
yeah,
likely
yeah.
going to end up friends at some point
Definitely, yeah.
so um And so do you want to get into your three non-negotiables and then we can
Yeah,
go to the three things we look for?
yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. My three non-negotiables that I look at as just a non-negotiable for me.
Mm-hmm.
First thing is because I have my bachelor's, right? I'm going back to get my master's. I look at it as she has to be degreed, it has to be smart, I mean, it has to be educated. That's just one of my non-negotiables. Second thing is, believe it or not, some men look at this as a negative thing, but I always look at this as a positive thing. I want a woman that is never afraid to speak her mind. You know what I'm saying? I have a mindset, and closed mouths do not get fed. If you don't say anything, I won't know. So voice your opinion. Say what you want from me. What do you need to change?
Mm-hmm.
Speak on this. Let's talk about it. Bring this to my attention. So as the man in the relationship, we can go about this the right way. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want my woman to feel like, oh, I can't, I've never heard, I'm never this, never that. You know what I'm saying? And my third non-negotiable, for real, and this is where I think me and you are a lot alike, bro. It's literally communication. Like, I don't care. We don't have to see each other physically every day, but a text message, a call, a FaceTime, it takes a few seconds, even if you're, and that's why I absolutely like care about the girl that I'm with right now so much because we always FaceTime, we go to the gym together. We have time that is for us that we're in we're each other's safe space. You know what I'm saying? We literally make time because we
Mm-hmm.
literally understand the concept of you make time for what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So I could say, yeah, communication is a really, really big thing. Like you just said, if you can't talk, if you
Bro.
can't talk, that's a problem. It's a
Yeah.
problem,
It's
you know?
crazy. Like I don't understand. It doesn't take 30 minutes to text. Like you could simply send a text and then okay, I'm not even expecting someone to respond every couple seconds, but
Yeah,
like even if you respond a couple times in an hour, perfectly fine. But all these girls would
yeah.
be like, "Yeah, I'm so busy, like I can't text." Like I just straight up either say you're rejecting someone or say you don't
Thank
want
you.
to text. Just be
Or say you
straight
don't
up.
want to talk.
Yeah, for real.
Right.
Like it's so much easier than just being like, "Oh, I don't got time." You know, you have 24 hours in a day, and I know you have
Oh,
time
dog.
to send a
Yeah.
simple text because I guarantee you've opened Snapchat multiple times and checked yourself out before you've ever
I
responded to
guarantee
anyone.
you scrolled on TikTok. I guarantee you've done it. So it's like you can't tell me, oh, I only had like I can't send a text out of 24 hours. Dude, I've been dog tired after work some days. Even if I have to come home and take like an hour and 30, a 2 hour nap, right? I text my girl, hey, I'm gonna go home and take a nap right quick, but I just want to let you know I made it. I made it home. Call you when I get up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Simple. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. So I understand your frustration with that, bro. Yeah, that's a big non-negotiable. It should be a non-negotiable for everybody, man, woman, doesn't matter. It
It
should be a big non.
it doesn't take a degree to be able to talk to someone.
It doesn't.
It's
It
actually free.
doesn't.
Like you kind of learn it when
It's
you're
free,
growing up.
bro.
You learn how to talk when you
How to
grow up.
communicate.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's actually free, but I guarantee the girls that say that actually here's a bit of a little statistic. I guarantee
Okay.
girls that say they can't text you back or they're busy or whatever, they probably take more pictures of themselves than they do like it's I don't know how to word it, but like these girls, they'll take so many pictures of themselves when they can't take the 5 seconds to respond. And I mean, it's cool. I'd rather you not respond and like kind of get that vibe than like respond, nothing, respond, nothing, like all that type of stuff. Like, I feel like just be straight up with someone and say
Yeah.
whatever. But again, I gotta respect. Like, it's you can do whatever you want. It's not a huge deal. You're just gonna lose out on the best person. Like you don't respond to me, I feel like you're just losing out. Simple as that. And
For
what was
me,
the sorry, go ahead.
I was saying for me, it's just more the lines of you don't respond to me, I'm just gonna catch the drift as hey, you don't want to talk, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly, bro.
Hmm.
It's like just not even as a woman and a man, just as an adult in
Mm-hmm.
general. You know what I'm saying? Communication plays such a big part. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you are at your job and let's say your boss asks you, what do you need to do your assignments better to get your job done better, and you say nothing, knowing that you need something.
Yeah.
If you now if you don't do the job and you get fired, that's on you because
Mm-hmm.
he or she came to you and asked you what you needed and you decided not to say anything. Communication. It goes both
100%.
ways, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So yeah.
I 100% agree. What was the second part of your question?
What are your three non-negotiables and what are the three things you look for? What are the
Okay.
three things you look for specifically? If you had to build your dream, your dream queen, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are the three things that you look for?
I'm gonna let you answer this first. I want to hear this first. I'm very curious to hear what you say, and then I'll go.
Okay. Okay. Um, all right. Um, First thing, this is gonna sound a little different, but the three things that I look for in a woman is this right here. Um, Firstly, I look for a sense of humor, right? We have to be able to laugh, have fun. Like I'm as you can see from this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Like and you play ball with me, you're very
Mm-hmm.
close to me, like a brother to me. I know when to be serious and I know when to have fun. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if we're serious all the time, uptight, that's not my personality. You know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not an uptight, serious person all the time. I like to have fun. I like to play. I like to joke. You know what I'm saying? Not to where it's immature, but to where like loosen up, have fun. If you can't have fun with the person that you love, then what can you do?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So first thing I look for is a sense of humor. Um, I have always, I don't care what the situation is. I feel like women that are naturally beautiful are just amazing. Like when you don't have to, like she doesn't need makeup. She wears her natural hair. She just is naturally beautiful. I feel like that is like very rarely do you see something to where it's like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, that is a 10 on my scale. You know what I mean? I feel like natural beauty is a big thing. I look for natural beauty. And last but not least, just put it out there. Can't even lie. I do plan to have kids one day. I do plan to start a family one day. So I do look for I do look for some height. I do look for some height. You know what I'm saying? If I can get it like my girl right now, she says she's 5'7". I think she's 5'8". Because I'm 6 foot and with heels on, she's my height.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's like I look at it as, I look for some height, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You know what I'm saying? I would love to have that's why I'm so happy right now because my girl checks all three of those things. She's naturally beautiful, gorgeous, breathtaking. We can laugh, we can play, we always have fun doing stuff, and she's tall. So those are the two things I look for. What about you?
You excited to have little Vladdy Juniors running around or what?
Man, when the time comes, brother, and when God aligns that, I would love to have some future MLB stars running around here. I would love it. It
That's
just
sick.
it all depends on God and when she's ready and
Mm-hmm.
everything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you though?
Three things that I look for. I look for someone that is motivated. I need
Yeah,
someone that has goals in life, is actively working towards something. Like I don't
hmm
even care if it's like being like a stay-at-home mom. Like I feel like that's perfectly fine, but like you have to actually be doing the stay-at-home mom roles, stuff like that.
hmm
Like I mean I'm totally cool with whatever. Like if a girl wants to work, whatever, perfectly fine as long as you have some sort of goals and some sort of way you're going to achieve that. The second thing is I'm trying to think. This is actually kind of hard because it's
It is. It's extremely hard. It's extremely hard.
things that I look for. I would say because I feel like I'm trying to think of stuff that's different from yours because like yours were three like really good ones. So I mean, outside of the height, because I could care less. I'm 5'10", so I'm not too worried about not too worried
Okay.
about the height thing. Uh,
Okay.
three things I look for. I mean, I've always naturally just been attracted to people that are playing a sport or have played a sport. So like
Athletes.
girls that are
Hmm.
athletes, I would say is another one, because it's just like you can kind of bond over stuff, especially if you're still playing it in
Definitely.
college. Like you can kind of bond over the grind, everything like that, and then that also goes into the whole like goals and everything and being driven and stuff like that. So that's a great thing. And I think the third one is I need someone that's like, I'm trying to think of how to put it, like almost like patient, just because
Yeah. Yeah.
like so, and patience will mean like a lot in this instance. So I obviously make a lot of jokes, and as you've seen,
Yeah.
I will troll, I will rage bait, I don't care who you are, I'll do whatever I want. So I need
Yeah.
someone that's like patient and like can like understand, like in serious situations sometimes I'd be making jokes. Not the best
Good.
one of my attributes, but it's pretty funny sometimes.
Good.
Like so they got to be patient.
Precise.
Yeah. And like it's also comes with like the fact that I mean, I've never been in a relationship, so I feel like you kind of have to be a little patient because
Yeah, you have to.
I get into an argument like I'm going to win because no matter
I'm
what
gonna
happens,
win.
like I'm going to win. Like
Yeah.
I'll sit there and like the best thing I've ever seen was it was like I never lose an argument because even if I know I'm wrong 20 minutes ago, I'll still sit there and argue no matter what.
No matter
You
what.
can't lose if you stick with that mindset. I don't think I could do that, but I think I would like I don't even think I could like force myself to not like or to argue or anything. I feel like I would just be like the type of person that's like to peacefully say something in a relationship. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah, yeah.
There's no point of arguing. I don't care that you can raise your voice louder than me.
Yeah.
Congrats. I'm glad you're louder than
Congrats.
me. Like you were
Yeah.
born louder than me. Cool. Perfect for
Yeah.
you. But
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
those are my three. I mean, obviously, the list that I have in my head, I think is very long. So
Yeah.
obviously you're never gonna find someone that like checks every single box. And I think that's what a lot of people think. And I thought that for so long that I was like, okay, I'm gonna push it off and like find that one person that checks every single box. But then like I think about the list that I got, like it's kind of ridiculous. So I'm not even like worried about checking every single box. I would say like the majority, like a good bit. Like you can miss a couple, but
Yeah.
I haven't really met anyone that's got close. So
What is the one rule that you have in a relationship that is neither one of us are ever going to break this rule because it's just never going to, we're going to work through it. Like, what is the one rule in a relationship that will never be broken with you? That never is like,
never broken. So you're saying like stuff that they can't do, or
yeah, no, no, no. Like, I'm saying, like, no, like, everyone's free. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? But I look at it as, what is the, like, for me, right?
okay,
The one rule that I have in my relationship is this right here. If me and you are upset with each other, we're not going to sit here, scream, fight, everything like that, because that literally solves nothing.
mm-hmm,
Because then instead of you actually receiving what your partner is saying, you go into defense mode. And now it's like, oh, she's not talking to me like that. I'm a grown man. He ain't talking to me like that. I'm a grown woman. Now neither side is getting hurt, and y'all are just saying things to hurt each other, which you can never take back.
mm-hmm,
You can never take things back like that. So I have a thing. It's like this. Hey, if we're upset at each other, something needs to be talked about, but we're just not in a cool head or a cool mind to talk about it. Let's take a second. Whether you need to go here, I need to go there. If we
mm-hmm,
just need to, you know what I'm saying, even if it means you have to go home for a few hours, I have to go home for a few hours. We just have to calm down and then we call each other and we actually have a calm conversation about what the problem is.
mm-hmm,
I'd rather us do that than sit there, argue, fuss, fight, and do everything else in between because that's literally solving nothing. You're literally just hurting each other. And sooner or later, one of y'all are going to say something that you can't take back. That is literally that is literally unwanted and uncalled for, right? So That's mine. What's an example of yours?
I mean that was a very good one. That was actually a great one. So I agree with that 100%. I think one of mine would be like if there's a problem, like a personal problem
Mhm.
between the both of us, you can't like you shouldn't go to your friends first.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like that's
Okay. Okay.
that's like a terrible way because I feel like if you're in a relationship, it should be majority of it private. I don't think others should be involved in your problems. I've seen firsthand that when you bring outsiders into your problems, it just makes everything worse. So
Yeah.
I feel like obviously like it's a natural thing to talk to like your friends about things that are
Yeah.
going on, but I feel like
Yeah.
you got to talk to the person first before you go and like emotionally bring someone else into it. And like just it's just all about not like spreading everything. Like if there's something going on between you two, like you got to talk it out first and then like maybe I mean I wouldn't even want to like bring friends into it at all. So I feel like I would like want to talk it out and then just leave it at that, not like bring
Yeah.
outside pieces in. But like naturally, I know
Yeah.
some people they will like talk to their friends and
Yeah.
like tell them all this stuff. So
Hmm.
I feel like that's probably my one thing. Um, so this is my final question for you, and I know our recording is about to be up soon.
Okay.
This is the final question I have for you. It's kind of a funny one.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
So, what was it like seeing your twin play in the World Series this year?
Man, I was astounded at his performance. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I gotta go to beer back out after I get done with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was great. Vladdy has always been my favorite first baseman since he entered the league.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like he's a big guy that's athletic with a powerful bat. You know what I'm saying? A guy that a lot of kids and a lot of lower level pro ball players try to be like. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like we, you know what I'm saying, try to be like Vlad and have that pop and everything like that. What he has is just God given. I know he was blessed to win a World Series, although it may not have ended up how he wanted. I feel like his performance was stellar and he had an amazing playoffs, not just the World Series, but an
Mm-hmm.
amazing playoffs. Um, I hope that he gets back there and everything like that. But yeah, it was fun being able to look at the similarities of what you and Raul and the guys used to say, like, oh my God, that's Vladdy. You know, I looked at him and I was like, I asked my boy, I was like, hey, do I look like him? He was like, when you had your beard, yeah. So it's just like,
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
so it was fun watching the World Series this year, man. Yeah, it was
Dude,
fun.
it was literally I think the first time I saw you at D-Bet, I was like, "Yo, we got Vladdy on our team. Like this is crazy." I think right when me and Rome left, I was like, "Dude, like did that guy not look exactly like Vladdy or was I just like I saw it right away. I was like, "Yo, this is tough. Plus you played first base, you're a power bat." Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
literally everything lined up. I was like, "Dude, did the Blue Jays cut this guy and he's in North Carolina now or how are we
Man,
solving all this?"
man,
But yeah, no
I'll tell you like this.
it's great, man.
Vladdy is like, I didn't know this. Vladdy is like 6'4". Vladdy is like 6'4". I didn't know he was that tall. Vladdy's a big guy. Vladdy's like 6'4", probably every bit of like 245, 250. That's a big dude. So
Hey
yeah.
man, you're 6 foot. You're close enough to 6'4". It doesn't matter. You're still 6 foot. Doesn't matter anyway. So,
Yeah, man.
but
Yeah.
hey man, this was great. Glad we finally got to film all this. I know there's been
Definitely.
so many errors and so many test runs, all this type of stuff. So I'm glad I
Yeah,
finally got to get you on the pod. It's always nice having you on, and there's always some fun things that we talk about.
yeah,
It's always
man.
probably one of my favorite pods to film. So I'm glad that we got this set
Yeah,
up, and thanks again for coming on. Great,
for,
like
su-
normal, bro.
for sure, man. Thank you, man. Anytime. Can't wait to do it again, brother.
I would imagine there's probably going to be 100 of these at some point.
Man, Wets. You already know,
I
man. Can't wait to do it
guarantee
again
it.
with
They're gonna stack up. There's gonna be so many parts, everything. So,
you.
but yeah,
Yeah.
all right, man. Thanks again, and for everyone that's watching, if I don't even know how to put this, you can give him a follow unless you're a girl because he is locked in. So don't give him a follow, but check his page out because he's still a dog. But like no DMing. You can follow, but no DMing him. He's locked in, and it's great that he's
Yeah.
at this stage. So. But everyone that's watching, go give him a follow. Watch his journey through baseball because he's got big plans. And maybe someday he'll get into content, posting all that type of stuff. So guess we'll have to see.
Hey, thank you, brother.
Yeah, man.